Marriage is said to be a beautiful thing. When a man and woman come together, it is God's perfect will. But why are less men getting married? I'm Truthenvisioned, and today I will tell you why men are giving up on marriage. So, growing up, we were told marriage is when a woman and men become one. That is a beautiful thing. We were told it was beautiful, right? It's full of love. But men are giving up on this said beautiful thing. But why is that the case? Because men are adapting. Because men are adapting. When we look at social media, or when we look, well, specifically social media, we see women say, oh, we don't need a man. A man ain't this, a man ain't that. Okay, that's cool. But when you start discrediting somebody, when you start to talk down on something, eventually they're going to gain resentment. Because the thing is, you got to realize, the world you live in, the systems you follow are built by men. They're all built by men. Now, women have power too, because they are able to control a man's heart. Because who knows what a man will do for something or someone he loves, right? But men are realizing that it's more so they are getting tired of these women talking down on them, right? Because these women are acting like men. Women are losing their femininity, especially in the US. Women are becoming men and men are becoming women, right? Men are not trying to date other men. They're not trying to date masculinity because they're supposed to hold that. Essentially, if they wanted to date someone with masculine energy, they would be dating more men, but they are attracted to femininity, hence why they are attracted to women. But these women are becoming men. They're becoming masculine. So that's one of the reasons why they are giving up on it. Another reason is, it still ties into adaptability. Well, adapting. Growing up, they watched their father get chewed up in court. They say you never know a woman until you see her in divorce court. And one thing about being a man, and that's whether or not you step into the social role of being a man, regardless, the body you're in is guilty until proven innocent. So just for existing and just for being in a male's body, you're guilty until proven innocent. Perfect example, Tyler James and the Jordan Pauline scenario. Jordan Pauline made an accusation. She came on live and made an accusation against a streamer. She didn't say who it was at the time, but fans did some research and they pointed it at Tyler James. So Tyler had to come online and defend himself. He was guilty until proven innocent. The only reason why people aren't on his neck like that is because he had the receipts. Now imagine he was telling the truth, but he didn't have receipts. Men are seeing that too. They are seeing that men are going to get chewed up and they are guilty until proven innocent. And the second thing, they don't want to date masculine women, which most American women are. But yeah, that's that. But back to the men seeing their fathers get chewed up in court. 60 to 70% of divorces are initiated by women. So growing up, I was told that marriage is a beautiful thing. It's beautiful being able to come together with a woman, spend the most of your time with, and have children. That's the ultimate man's end goal. Most of that, I believe, comes from Christian doctrine, but it might be from some other sources, or men just come to agreement and say like, yeah, that's fulfilling. But 60 to 70% divorces are initiated by women. So that image, that lovey-dovey image, you can't go based off that. Every man I asked about marriage, they never had anything good to say about it. Now, they weren't extreme about it, but they never said anything good. Like, they never had something good to say. It was really always the woman's happiness over theirs. Okay, we're supposed to protect and provide. So I guess it's okay for them to lose some of their happiness, but let's be real. I never heard any good stories from men that were married. But yeah, 60 to 70% of the divorces are initiated by a woman. So if that's the case, what about men? Yeah, men initiate divorces too, but we gotta look at the majority. 60 to 70%. It's a woman-dominated field. It's a woman's sport. So if you're going to get into it for love, don't make that your first priority. You should really head towards it in a business standpoint. To me, I don't look at dating girls as something, oh, just to feel something. No, I look at it as business, which it really is, right? Are you willing to invest into somebody? Is this person worth investing into? Is this person worth having your children? Can you trust them to make sure that your children and your bloodline are secure? But no, we just like to feel something. You know, people love comfort. It's not a bad thing, but in terms of marriage and your life being ruined, your likelihood of being ruined is high because you're a man. So this is essentially why men are giving up on marriage. Another thing is, women benefit more from marriage than men. The most I can think of a man gains from marriage, he can keep other men away from someone he loves, right? That's all I can really see. And whatever they say about having someone next to you, stuff like that. But you can have that outside of marriage. But yeah, I guess it just helps to secure somebody under marriage, because it's like binding them in some way. But women benefit more from marriage than men. It's really hypergamy. Some of them may say, oh, it's not about hypergamy, it's about love. But subconsciously, what are you actually saying? You could say anything out your lips, but what are your actions going to say? You want a high value man? You don't want a bum, right? It's hypergamy. They're not going to date a bum. So that just kills the idea of love. The blind love in romance kills it. It's not about love, it's business and survival. And this means a lot to me too, because I'm born and raised in a Haitian household, and Christianity was the thing I was brought up in. So I believed heavily in that, oh, marriage is a beautiful thing, or it's about love. But it's really business. It's business, survival mechanisms and stuff. But yeah, this is essentially why men are giving up on marriage. If you learned something, consider subscribing. I am now also doing consultations. So if you're someone that's tired of replaying messages, replaying memories, constantly thinking about them, feel free to check the description below. Message me at Truthenvisioned US on Telegram, and I will help you. Do you think this is the reason why men are giving up on marriage? Comment your thoughts below. I'm Truthenvisioned, and I'll see you next time.